Hey everyone, David, SUP Customs, out here getting some content and fishing with a former customer on his board and friend now, and having a good time. Kind of pre-fishing for our meetups, so check out that if you're a current customer. October, November, and then we'll have some more coming up in December and January. So definitely January. Want to do a quick rundown of the basics of the board. So everything on these live water sports, catamaran paddle boards, fiberglass boards is so stable. Suction hull, can't flip it. You all know all of that. But it's still a paddle board. So people get on it and they get so comfortable throughout the day, you forget it's still a paddle board. They're still the same kayak, paddle board, and for the most part, small John boat laws, there is weight distribution. So I'm pretty loaded down. I got 2 coolers. One today, if I want to keep fish, I'll bring it back full of water. My dry storage. In the meantime, I got my food in here. Sometimes I'll have a little bag of ice that I keep the food in. I just do 1 cooler. So I'll have the little bag of ice and food, and then the rest of it's a dry box. I got my battery. You can go with the $200 setup that we sell, or the Dakota. Today I'm running the Auto Boat, but we also sell them in Coda as well. So what was I going to say? Weight distribution. I'm loaded. I mean, I'm loaded with the 6, and it actually feels more stable when you're this loaded. But weight distribution. If I had a 6 on the back of here and no weight on the front, this is a different story. You got to really, really be careful. So again, you step on the corner for you here. I mean, I'm 200 pounds. I can walk to the front here because I got a lot of weight in the back there. I can deal with it. But a lot of people, until you get used to this, would do a setup like this and lean. So when I'm running, if my bow is straight or down, obviously I want it lifted a little bit. So this would happen with my battery. You can be tuned in perfectly. You kind of get to know your setup. But back end, it will dive. It's 700-pound capacity, but not 700 pounds to the back corner. So it's going to dive on you from time to time if you don't know what you're doing. So take it easy at first. Get to know the vessel. Get to know the suction hull technology. About lost my gas can. It started floating there. So much water came on the board. My gas can started floating. It's a completely sealed vessel. So it's not like a kayak that has all the holes in it. It's completely sealed. So that's why it can take on water and keep your feet cool, and you got all this marine mat. But cranking your, I just worked the front, cranking your motor, working the back. Obviously, if you had an electric or 2.5 back there, I mean, you're not going to have a lot of issues. But the 6 horse is a little top heavy. You got to be careful. So a lot of people at first, I tell them to lean. Some people will put a little stick on their shifter. Some people will use their paddle. Right now, I'm leaving my spike in the water. And as you see, 200 pounds to the back with a 64-pound motor and a 15-pound plate and a 15-pound power pole, micro pole, it's not diving. Let's see if I do this. So my pole's coming up. I'm still not diving because I got so much weight up front. Here, let me send this back down before I drift away from Austin. But the key is, if I didn't have all that weight in front, I'd probably be around here, leaning. So I have no problem right now, even going to the back. Now, I'm not going to try to get grass off that prop, obviously. I just kick it in reverse like a boat. But, I can get this down. Some people that if you're uncomfortable, you can just leave your engine down the whole day. I mean, I can shift it, no problem. I can open up my vent. It's hot today. That's also why I like these 9-pound rugged road coolers and not the 20 or 40-pound coolers. If I had 80 pounds in coolers on this thing, plus my tackle inside, to me, it's a nightmare. But I can go back here, a little bit of a lean. Our rule of thumb is pretty simple. Kill switch on your hand before anything's done. Left hand, obviously. Does the micro pole get in the way? No, because engines are offset. The handle's on the side. Again, this is not to be entertained. This is for our YouTube channel. Getting mine done today so I can keep getting content and fish. But anyways, I can go back here. Obviously, if I didn't have 2 coolers, I could stand there. I vented it, I'm in neutral, kill switch is on. I don't need to choke it the rest of the day. I did that at the beginning. So I'm good. Now, if I would have stepped back to that corner, I probably, and I'd lift the bow so much, obviously you're gonna dive. So it's all a lean thing. I can even engage it, leave my micro pole in, turn around and lift my micro pole. But right now what we're gonna do, lift that bad boy up, engage it, turn around, and here we go. How you stop your motor? You don't reach back. That's it. How you stop yourself if there's some fish in front of you? Micro anchor. So obviously my trolling motor's stowed. So that's a whole rundown from weight distribution to trolling motor up front, crank it and going. You have a lot easier time. You know, this is a 64-pound engine. That Suzuki 2.5 is only 28 pounds. So I mean, the diving aspect is hardly anything. I'm comfortable on this. A lot of my lifetime kayakers are doing backflips minute 5 on this. But, you know, we have 50, 60, 70-year-old people buying these that are in the 250, 275 range. And you just learn your abilities on this, and then that will help you understand your build. And, you know, when you buy from us, you get the tune-in day or you get a tune-in over the phone. But we're starting these videos to help you understand how to run them. Anyways, take it easy. Check us out, supcustoms.com. Give me a call, and we'll get you tuned in. See you.